Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. I don't know who had... okay. Welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. It's finished at the Etihad. Manchester City 1, Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea 2. Pep is a fraud, needs boot polish for his head. Raheem Sterling is a fraud, he's not a footballer. And Sergio Aguero is finished as a footballer. But we've had plenty of fun in that. Some of us are apparently not happy that we've won the game, which I'm absolutely flabbergasted about. Me and Andrew have spent ages in this channel drilling that it's not about the performance, it's only about the points. At the end of the season, look at Tottenham is the perfect example. Play nice football, but end up with fuck all. That is exactly the reason that it doesn't matter about how you played. But I'm joined by Charles, Alex, and Slen. How are we all doing?
Good. I'm buzzing, to be honest. I'm buzzing. We've made Tuchel made Pep his bitch again. I'm loving life, to be honest. I'm really loving life. And Alonso being our saviour. God bless his soul. Yeah, may Jesus bless you. What an absolute belter. Buzzing to see Hudson-Odoi on the pitch, Actually buzzing to see Hudson-Odoi get minutes, because we do have to remember Bayern Munich still want the man. I still want the man at Chelsea. For a reason, thank you. And Gilmour today, he had a fabulous performance. For the fact that it was his at the beginning of the season it was a big game, Liverpool, not so much now, but he's played against Liverpool, he did against City, and he did an absolutely great job. Apart from one little slip up, he had a fabulous day today, and I'm very pleased to see he's getting the minutes. And I like the fact that Kante got rested. Again, good man management from Thomas Tuchel, letting Kante play the first half, Jorginho the second half, and Gilmour gets to experience from Jorginho and Kante. What a belter of a manager. No one come for my manager again, thank you, bye.
A couple of comments before I go to Alex. Velv is mad. What I say, Kabak is fucking injured now. Reece Williams is playing. We are fucked. Milner is injured. We are fucked. Why ain't Ben Davies playing? Why? Velv, you seem frustrated. You seem a little bit upset. Feel free to vent in the chat. And if you're not too drunk, we'll bring you on the match reaction later on, which I'm sure you'll absolutely love. What a win. Let's go. We are winning the Champions League. There is definitely a statement for that, really. The bold forward, Tuchel 2, Pep 0, and Pep Guardiola. I mean, Pep is going to get absolutely... And this time, obviously, in the FA Cup, people said, Pep rested players. Well, today, so did Tuchel. They both rested players. And guess what? Chelsea's rested team managed to beat City's rested team. What can I say? Ake is also not an elite level footballer. I mean, that man is barely championship level, let alone top six. He's finished as a footballer. And Benjamin Mendy, I don't even know what he does anymore. But Alex, you've went to the Etihad. You've beaten them at Wembley. You've beaten them at the Etihad. There's only one other manager that Pep seems to struggle against, and that is Ollie. But now it seems that he's got two people that he can't sort of beat at the moment.
Put some respect on Tuchel's name. Put some respect on this Chelsea team, man, because this Chelsea team is you know what I mean. It's creating a special time, and people were worried. Oh, look at Pep. He's changed his formation. He's doing something else, and they're gonna outclass Chelsea today because of the change of formation. No, nothing happened. Nothing happened. The first half, just a stupid mistake from Christensen. If it wasn't for that goal, were we that good in the first half? I wouldn't say we were up to the standards. But neither was City. We were both. That game, there was chances in the game, but we didn't really elevate. And then the second half, we started out of the block, and we actually won that second half. Not just by the goals, but just the intensity, the play. Gilmour, man, first half he gave the penalty away. To be honest, it was a penalty for me. It was a penalty, but in this situation, it was hard for him not to kind of tackle to get his position out of the way. But second half, you know, we can see why Billy Gilmour's appreciated so much by so many, you know, professional footballers. You know, his lack of movement and his kind of understanding of on the pitch itself, the way to pass the ball, and in the areas to pick in those pockets. Look, and he's doing that at such a young age, and I'm so pleased to see him do that. And he's quick, you know, he makes things go, and he actually attempts things, and he seemed a lot more cool, you know. I think the Fulham game, I think he was a bit shaky sometimes, but look, man, he was brilliant today. He was absolutely brilliant, and you know, there hasn't been many times this season where Chelsea just won the game just at the last minute. You know, I can't remember the last time we actually won a game like this, and I'm happy that Chelsea can do that. You know, just a last minute goal. It's the best thing to win a game. It's like that's the best way of winning a game. A last minute goal, literally, is the best thing, man. And what performance! And after that goal, Reece James, all these players elevated. You know, we actually elevated up, and we actually started performing more. And what a goal from Ziyech! What a goal! You know, clutch goal. People might say maybe he was okay today, but people might say he's a moments player. But I don't care if I have a moments player in my team. He's getting me the goals. So to be honest, I don't really care. And what a win and what a performance, and top 4 solidified. We're getting top 4, guys. We are getting top 4. I said today before the game, if we beat Man City, we will get top 4, 100 million%, and we did that. You know?
Yeah. We got to play Leicester soon as well. So some comments here. Devon, Pep and Aguero looked like fools today. Ake was garbage. Pep is a forward end of. Tuchel has found his match. To be honest, Chelsea should have had 4 goals today. City barely had the chance. City barely had the better chances. No one. Aguero, why? Thanks, Aguero. Come to sit Chelsea next season. You want Aguero after seeing that? Really?
You can jog on with that one. That's a silly comment. The man that can't get a penalty. No, thank you.
Yeah. I will still have Aguero at Chelsea, man. I still have him, but you know.
No, I'm sorry, Harry Kane, mate. Harry Kane.
No. But if Aguero was coming on the cheap, you know, free and you know, no more money.
Not up to that performance. I'm sorry. If you'd have asked me before that performance, I would have said yes. Yeah. But this penalty, I'm not gonna lie, my nana would have been able to sit down, having her biscuits and her tea, would have been able to stop that penalty with her foot. Wouldn't have had to break a sweat, still be drinking her tea and eating her biscuits. That's how poor it.
That comment deeply hurts my head. I'm a deep saying Aguero actually tried to chip Chelsea. Who does he think we are? We are not a Mickey Mouse institution. I'm a bit worried that the Chelsea players get a bit too confident for the final. I don't think Tuchel will let him. Slen, I saw you. I don't know what that means. You have a stalker?
I'll just be back in a minute.
That's cool, mate. Pep can so deep throat my crock bottle.
I say it's a vodka bottle. It's an alcoholic.
Oh, Ciroc. Oh, do you know what? Ciroc does the best vodka, you know? The best vodka, literally, they do like a mango vodka, and you put it with orange juice. I can get through a bottle in about an hour. It's that easy to drink.
Oh, I don't tend to drink vodka, but I may try that one. Aguero as a Giroud replacement would be all right, to be honest. Dylan saying Chelsea fans must be loving life right now. Number 21 back on City have bottled the league. Wow, that is.
And just to clarify, I just want to point out to every Man United fan who has come at me and told me that, you're going to struggle to get top 4. You're going to, like you saying that, because I said earlier in the season, Chelsea are going to finish second. We're 3 points from you. Come at me, bruv. Come at me. 3 points. 3 points.
No, I still don't. I don't think. Yeah, but United have got a fair few games in.
But there's only 2 games ahead, and they're playing the likes of
Leicester and Liverpool.
So
okay, so they're playing Bottle Jobs FC, and they're playing Liverpool. Come
You know what I mean?
on.
Like,
Yeah,
you
but
never
but
know,
Man
you never
United are at home. United are playing at home, and you know the
It
difference
doesn't
between
really
United
matter.
away.
Liverpool are just that shit at the moment, and Leicester are ferocious.
Do you know what? Can you actually imagine if United drew with? I need United to draw with Leicester, so they only get a point each, and then I need them to lose to Liverpool.
No, but you know what I would say though. I would rather have Man U win all those games, right? So then, and we win our games. So then Man U get second and we get third. Because
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even worry. I'm not worried about second. I really am not worried. We've won our hardest game of the run-in. We've got Arsenal next. For me. That's redemption game, and then we got back to back against Leicester.
I
go back to back
cannot
against Leicester.
wait.
We don't. We can play a weak team against Villa.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
I haven't had a stream where it's been match reaction of two big teams recently. I mean, when I say Arsenal a big team, I mean we cover them on the channel.
Yeah.
So that'll be quite nice. That'll be quite nice to have. And then the day after, I've got Liverpool United coming together, which will be lovely. Big up, Professor. I'm sure you're delighted with the result. Pep is forward. And Aguero is finished as a footballer. And that's Tuchel 2, Pep 0 at the moment. So Pep looks like he's finished as a manager. Velshwan saying Aguero come to your childhood team, Liverpool. Crack on. What? He's finished as a footballer.
Why would he?
Andrew, let him. Allow him. Allow him to go to Liverpool. He's finished as a footballer. I want third FA Cup Champions League. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
That makes sense.
It's not too much to ask for. Just 2 trophies in top 4. It's not bad. But Sven, you were moaning like a little bitch in the back about how Werner was playing and Jorginho and all of that.
What a host.
I know. Charles can tell. All of you know that there. I just say it as it is. I'm from Devon. We don't believe in adding sugar and coating it with crap. We just say it as it is. It's much more simple. But Sven, what were your thoughts on that? I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I'm assuming diabolical performance.
I'm happy with the win, of course, but
excellent.
I was frustrated. I was really frustrated with Timo. If that was a 1-1 draw, I would be crying right now. I would be crying because he had chances. He had chance where he only needed 1 step backwards. He's pacey. Yeah, just 1 step back and you make a run, So I was frustrated. He was getting caught offside way too many times. Dude can't even. Okay, I won't mourn. I won't start crying. We won. I'll just be happy. But dude needs to be taught, this is how you beat an offside trap. You don't stay offside. Then when the ball is played, you run you are 17 miles onside. I mean, it was frustrating to watch those offsides. We should have won this game by 4 if we had a person who can run at defenders' shoulders, Yeah, but it's a good win. I love it. We are third, so I can't complain that much.
1 minute, I'm making a banner. Andrew, what did you think, game?
I thought the first half, I thought both teams were very lackadaisical, strolling around a bit, not having much impact or intensity, which is understandable. They both had big midweek games. But then I thought the second half we were much the better player. I mean, much the better team. Once again, Pep Guardiola, where he came up with this formation today, and then to play Aguero and Jesus up front with Sterling, I have no idea why he did that. And it was only Rodri. Really weird. It was only Rodri as a recognised midfielder in that team. It was very, very strange. But Tuchel. I think Tuchel kicked them at the backside at halftime because they were not at their best at all, and we saw the response. Were we unfortunate maybe about penalty in the second half? Maybe, but it didn't happen.
I do hear that. As the banner suggests, I'm getting bored of talking about Werner. It's
Werner
genuinely...
got another assist.
Yeah, if we keep talking about Werner, I'm just gonna go shoot myself. Because it's just it's like a broken record. Like, you know, you're listening to a record and you have the same crack. It's the same thing all over again. It just does my head in now.
Let's talk about Hudson-Odoi. Talk about Gilmour. Gilmour had a fabulous game.
I was going to talk about them anyway, but I wanted to talk about the first goal, the penalty that. So the first goal was from a mistake from Christensen, which, you know, wasn't his greatest moment in a Chelsea shirt, and maybe suggesting that, okay, he's been good, but you still need another centre back.
I think he has been really good, and you can't fault Christensen. He's done his job since Tuchel's come in. He has had kind of another life, but mistakes like that do still get me on edge, because it does make me think that Christensen's backup is Zuma. Neither one of them to me, I'm sorry, I'm going to be harsh, but neither one of them to me are that reliable, and I don't see them in the foreseeable future. So I think we need to buy someone else. Yes, I think we need backup. We need to strengthen. We don't need to tolerate. We don't need to be content. We need to make sure that we are strengthening and actually doing the best for our team, because you can't. I'm sorry, I don't see. If we want to compete with Man City next season, because you know Man City are going to buy players next season, we have to buy players too. And I'm sorry, Christensen can't play in a back four. Zuma doesn't get played that much, so when he does, he's sloppy, passes the ball to the other players, and for me, isn't the best player. So I think we do need another player to kind of replace, even to back up or to strengthen. If we're going to play Christensen, have someone other than Zuma as our backup, because I can't. When Christensen went down and they were like, Zuma's coming on, all I went was, holy fuck. Like, no. Like, and you don't need that. You need someone who's capable of coming on and causing an effect, not getting into the game.
But he did well, I think.
I actually thought Zuma had quite a good game.
He did really well.
The thing is,
that tackle against Sterling is world class.
I'm not dissing his bloody game. Well, all I'm trying to say. No fact. I don't know what
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying he had a good game. I'm just saying he had a good game.
No. I never said he didn't. But what I'm saying is we can't just be like, oh, because he had one good game, we should keep him. No, sorry, I'm not that naive.
I don't tend to watch Zuma on a weekly basis. Like, I don't tend to watch him.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't want to either. He's not on a weekly basis. He's not playing on a weekly basis.
Musiolski, fuck knows who he is, over all of City's attack. Alonso, the Scottish Kazwara Tierney. Why are you putting in there? I'm just butchering Velvishwan. Do you not like me for some reason?
Okay, I think he's trying to. I think he's trying to.
Okay, I can just skip through. I can skip through the comments. Now City can't finish 90 points. Oh my bad, the max is 90 points. That's providing they win every game. Derby and Sheffield Wednesday was clear of this crap game. 21 is still on, and you're winning the Champions League.
Yeah.
Val saying, see, what did I say about liabilities in this Chelsea team? Oh,
we won.
Shout.
I'm sorry, beating Man City isn't for everybody, Velvishwan.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Velvishwan wanted to beat up Kenny for some reason.
It's a cook-off, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cook-off outside the Etihad.
Yeah.
Big up the panel. Big up to Chris. Tuchel has everyone's number. He hasn't beaten Ollie, which is quite funny.
Nobody hasn't lost Ole either.
Not with
not
with Chelsea. No, it's beaten.
I'm pretty sure Ollie is the only top 6 manager that Tuchel hasn't beaten, which is quite an achievement in it. That's an achievement in itself, really. He's beaten everyone else. City are buying 2 18-year-old wingers in the summer. That should help them. Tuchel just doesn't have Big Sam's number, unfortunately. Yes. Big Sam over Pep. I hear that. Ben Davies gonna be a new statue outside. Madame
Two Swords in Blackpool.
Oh, these names, I swear. Keep them simple. Try and keep the amount of letters in the word to about 5. That would help. Velvet Ranal stated I was the winner of the bit. Fuck off! Did I do that? I'm not getting in between that. Jesus Christ, you'll both kill me. What's worse, being a North Korean citizen or an Arsenal fan?
Arsenal fan.
Yeah, Arsenal fan. Okay, and then now they're still fighting about biryani. But Alex, what did you make of the mistake from Christensen?
Look, man, I don't know, man. It's not, the thing is, for me, man, look, he's made another mistake again now. And look, we all have to give credit to Christensen. He has been playing well, and for a couple of months, he has been good. But yeah, again, he does make another mistake, and people say, "Oh, he made a mistake because he got injured." No, he made a mistake, then ran, and then got injured. He didn't get injured before the mistake, so he made a mistake. He got bodied, and that's the problem. But bloody Rudiger, that doesn't happen to Rudiger because Rudiger bodies Jesus out of the way. Christensen is a twig sometimes. He got. Jesus is not even that big of a player. Like, I would understand if it's like a Harry Kane or some big striker, but Jesus is like half the size of him, and he gets pushed like a little fly. Like, it's just, yeah, it's a stupid, bad mistake. Man, I hope his injury is not bad because, look, man, I think he's still been a good player for us, so I hope he comes back, quickly. But like, you can't really rely on him. He makes another mistake, and it's just his mentality sometimes. But look, yeah. I nothing. Yeah. I to be honest, I have nothing else to say to that. Just kind of move on and move forward, because with him and his confidence sometimes, just move forward. You made a mistake, just move forward and
But luckily it didn't impact Chelsea. At all. Kenny's saying, "Bro, I puked when I saw your curry," and Andrew said it was worst curry he's ever tasted. Andrew, can you confirm or deny this?
Don't bring me into this, man. I'm Switzerland. I am Switzerland. This is neutral ground. Don't bring me into it, bro. Don't bring me into it, okay? Kenny,
Vel says, "Kenny, your curry tastes like my armpits." I don't want to taste it.
Good God, so what are your armpits like? Jesus Christ. Your own
God, Kenny.
Your own social distancing. Oh, what's going on? Good Lord.
I give up.
Can we please not? No, this is... Man, I'm about to have me dinner in a bit. Like, this is putting me right off.
But Andrew, to try and get this back to football before Kenny and Velvet make us all puke, what did you make of the mistake from Christensen?
Listen, it gives the people who don't like him an excuse to jump on him. Yes. He's not. I can't remember him making a mistake for months now. The one thing I'm worried about is how bad is his injury. If it's a hamstring, that probably rules him out for even a strain. That probably rules him out for the rest of the season. Look at Kovacic; he's been out for 3 weeks, and there's only really 3 weeks left of the season now. Probably rules him out, which means we're going to have to be very careful with Thiago Silva, rotating him for the rest of the season because we've got Zuma as backup. Fine, but I'm more worried about the injury to Christensen myself. So I hope it's like maybe a little tightening or something like that. Give him the Arsenal game off.
Charles, don't look at the comments.
He was touching his hammy, but
it's too late for that now.
Oh dear.
Andrew, maybe he knew he made a mistake. He just didn't want to get on the pitch again.
I thought this was a classy channel.
Well, so did I, but apparently
I hope Christensen has a speedy recovery, to be honest, because I would rather him than... If I have to choose between him and Zuma, I'd rather him than Zuma. I don't really tolerate Zuma. Zuma isn't my favourite. But Christensen's been playing well this season, and, I need I need Christensen to be back. I know obviously Kovacic is going to be back for the Champions League final. And now I need Christensen back. Christensen, I can't have Zuma playing. So if you could do me a favor and actually just get better really quickly, that'd be much appreciated.
Luckily, Wolf sums it up perfectly. This chat looks like a Pornhub chat. What in the blue hell am I reading? Yeah, we struggle as well. I'm not even going to ask them what they're trying to talk about in the chat.
Don't pull up Velverson's last comment, please. Don't pull that up.
Andrew, I've just seen it.
Please do not pull that comment up.
Jesus.
You dirty man, Velv. You dirty man.
Time them out. Niall, can you just time them both
Why
out?
are you watching? Why is it? Go watch Liverpool, Velv. You. Oh my God.
Oh God.
What's happened?
But Sled, let's try and get back to football. What did you make of the penalty from Gilmore? Do you think that was a penalty?
Don't answer that.
No,
Alex,
that's not that. That's
Alex, we'll go to that one after.
That's never a penalty. It's never a penalty in a million years. Jesus tries. Okay, he leaves the ball and tries to skip like to Gilmore, right? Yeah. So that was never a penalty. If in any case, that's a foul on Gilmore because Jesus was trying to. I don't know what he was trying to do to Gilmore, but that was, he bought it. He bought the penalty, and he's a very good diver. So it was never a penalty. Never. Like it's only Premier League referees that can say that's a penalty.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Alex, Kenny and Velvishwan are asking if you want to join them. I have a feeling your answer is no. Professor saying it was a penalty. Of course it was. Nah, of course, Man City fan defending a corrupt referee.
I thought it was a pen, man. I thought it was a penalty. I think, in those.
I just don't like Man City.
It might not look like a penalty, but it is. Was it Billy Gilmore's fault? Yes, but was it really?
Oh no, I think he means the Zuma
clumsy?
one. I think he means the Zuma.
But in those situations, it's hard not to get the penalty because he got in front of him.
I think he means the Zuma one, though, Alex. I think he means.
No, I was on about Gilmore. We're going to get to Zuma in a second.
I think the Professor means Zuma though, not the Billy Gilmore. Unless he can tell us different. That's all.
But I think I think the Billy Gilmore was.
My God.
It's one of those things where it was a slight movement from the back, and look, every striker go down, and it was a penalty. But look,
what was he supposed to do?
What is going on in this chat,
bro?
What is going on?
I just want to.
What was Gilmore supposed to do?
Can I please just say something? Can I please change back to football?
Can I just quickly say, Velvishwan and Kenny, stop trying to make our panelists feel uncomfortable. You bad people.
Too late.
And Andrew looks beside himself. Yeah,
I'm not looking at it. So
can I just say something? Firstly, let's get it right. If we're talking about this Gilmore incident, then I'm absolutely into ripping Aguero. Okay, firstly, Aguero's shit. Secondly, his penalty was shit. Thirdly, Anana could have taken better than him. Now, wait, I take that back. A 2-year-old could have taken a penalty better than him. No, I take that back. Anybody could have taken a penalty better than him. Now, a horse could have taken a penalty better than him. A chicken could have taken a penalty better than him. It was appalling. Like, what was he trying to do? Like,
he was trying to copy Hazard.
No, he's not Hazard. He's not Hazard. He's no Didier Drogba. He's just Aguero. People need to pipe down. Sorry, worst penalty I've seen. And do you know what the best part was? He had to walk down the tunnel and see Pep at the end of it. Best part about it.
No, Kenny.
Alex.
No.
Alex.
No, Kenny. No.
No. Please stop.
No,
I can't. I can't.
Naughty man.
Okay.
Andrew,
Okay. Can I? Let me just ask Alex because he said it was a Gilmore mistake. I want to know what would have Gilmore done? Like Jesus came on his way.
But that's the thing. It's a foul, but the reason why is because it was a foul, but was it so much of his mistake? Yes and no. Because it was hard. It was hard not to give a foul because as soon as Gilmore tried to go for the ball, Jesus just jumped in front of him. It's a foul. There was contact. He went down. It's a foul. Is that a foul? It is a foul because he literally can't. Gilmore was just about to get the ball, and Jesus being clever, he literally just jumped in front of him. But it's a foul. I know what you mean. It doesn't look like a foul, but as a striker, it's a clever foul. You know, it was a clever foul that he did, and it is a foul. It is a penalty. Like that.
It's an experience thing. Gilmore will learn from that, and he won't let that happen again. But obviously, Jesus took full advantage of the fact that he was inexperienced and that he was a young'un, and this was his second biggest match, and he took advantage of that. But let me tell you something now: Gilmore won't let that happen to him again, because once you've had it happen, you learn, and you know. It's a shame it happened to Gilmore, but you know it happened. It's over with, and we still won. It didn't affect us because that Aguero decided to be clever.
Charlotte, you know, I was so pleased because I was a bit worried. You know, Gilmore giving the penalty away. You know, it can reduce your confidence time to time. But the second half, he was a different player. You know, I think he was a completely different player. He moved the ball quicker. Like you can tell that the urgency was there, and also you know, this is hard, you know, but so when Kante came off, so when he was Kante, he was playing a different role. When Jorginho came on, he had to change his role very quickly in the game to adapt to play more the Kante role, and he did that perfectly. He was moving in position. So obviously, the way Chelsea play and same as City play is about transitioning from the defense into the midfield to then go and counter to actually go and score, and there was amount of times that Jorginho, because when Jorginho came on, he took more of that role from the back. Gilmore would move into particular spaces to unlock that phase of football, and he was doing that brilliantly. And I was so pleased to see it because he can understand the game really well, and that's why I think people really rate him. Like these kind of footballers, it's not just people who say, "Oh, he's not that tall, he's not that physical." It's not about that. It's about him reading the game, and I think that's why people appreciate.
He's intelligent.
Yeah, like a Verratti, for example. Like
I'm glad it didn't affect him.
Yeah, he's like a bit like a Verratti, you know, like you can associate with him because Verratti's not physical, he's not tall, he's not a big guy, he's not a big center.
He's just clever,
but he's smart in his head and he knows how to move around the pitch. And Gilmore was like that today. And look, this is a big gamble that what's his name? Tuchel took, because he could have played Jorginho, he could have played him, but he didn't play him. He played Kante, which I was pleased to see come off in the 60th minute because I can't wait to beat Arsenal. So I wanted Kante. You know, I wanted
redemption is coming.
I didn't even care if Kante came off and you lose that game. To be honest, I really want to beat Arsenal. Like I was thinking about the Arsenal game when the game started. I was just like, I just wait for Wednesday. But look, Gilmore deserves all the credit, and who knows? Maybe I think Jorginho and Kante will come back for the Arsenal game, but who knows? Maybe Gilmore will play again. You know, he might play again. And
just get him a dinner.
Look at the man management that Tuchel provided in that game. Firstly, I do want to agree on Alex. I'm so glad that it didn't affect Gilmore, because I genuinely, when something like that happens to you, it can affect you. And I was worried that maybe in the second half it would affect him. But you know what? The man came out bigger, stronger, and didn't let it phase him, which I respect him for that. But Tuchel managed so well. Kante and Jorginho both needed rests. So what did he do? He let them both rest a half each. And he didn't let Mount play, which is bloody good, because Mount needed a break. Also, it shows that Mount's been our most consistent player this season and our player of the season for me. And that we can play without him. And I'm not saying that's a we should be, but what I'm saying is that if he does need to be rested during this season, when it gets to the point where he's played that many games,
it's a way of finding a way, and that's important. I'm saying Aguero is a bum. Kenny's saying, why is everyone going crazy one about each other's curry? Yeah, I'm sure. Wolf saying, you know who's not shit? Edison Cavani. Queen Elizabeth needs to be escorted out the palace. We got a new King of England.
If we had Cavani today in our team, I think we would have won that game 5-0. Man,
Mhm.
the movement that Cavani has, you know, is underrated.
So apparently someone's made another account of Elvis one.
Cavani knows what onside is.
Yes, I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying. He's not a quick guy, but he knows how to move. And,
Yeah.
you know, he knows he's a world class striker. He knows when to go, when not to
Yeah.
go, and hold back. And I think we would have.
So
scored more.
talking of penalties, we might as well talk about the one in the second half. Pep went absolutely berserk when he
It's not a
saw
penalty.
this. Go for it, Alex. What were your
I
thoughts
don't think it
on
was a
that one?
pen. You know, to be honest, that there wasn't.
Mm.
Yes, like do they. I was worried. I was like, oh no, bloody Zuma back at it again. You know, I was like,
Yeah.
dodgy. Always so dodgy on the ball. Like the thing is with Zuma, man. Like he just always has a mistake in him. He always.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying with Christensen. Christensen is a bit of a cleaner footballer. You know, when you think of a footballer who's a bit more clean, Zuma's more that Sunday league kind of defender, right? Who's ragged, you know, sort of kind of physical, goes into challenges, wins headers, kind of that kind of like proper defender. But Christensen is more of that kind of smooth and more classic modern defender. And just sometimes with Zuma, he doesn't the ball, he panics and he just fumbles it. And look, his feet are square pegs. You know, he doesn't have round feet for like, so he can't sort his feet out. And there, yes, was it a pen? Maybe I don't think it was, but they would give those time to time. So I wouldn't have been surprised they gave it. But look, there wasn't much contact, and I think Sterling actually did kind of stop. But look, he got away with it. It could have been a pen. I think it could have.
Yeah.
I don't think it was, but they could have given it, and I would have accepted it. But what a challenge for the other one. You know what he rectified the second chance when Sterling was clean through and goal, and he, you know, absolutely it was risky, but that's what thing with Zuma is good. He's good in those challenges. He's good in those side tackles. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Slem, what did you make of the second penalty shot for City?
Okay, it would have gone either way. There was a very little contact from Zuma's knee to Sterling's hamstring. Yeah, he made a very little contact, and Sterling tried to do a Jesus. He tried to make the best out of that, and the ref had a very good second half, I think. The first half, he made a lot of bad decisions. I don't think Sterling should have been in the game come the end of second half, because that tackle on Werner is worthy of a red card, because it was really high, and he was lunging in, and it was a bad tackle, and he should have been red carded. So the Zuma, he made a very slight contact. It would have been either way. It would have gone either way. If he met the ref from the first half, it would have been a penalty. But he was lenient. He was waving away a lot of challenges in the second half, and I think we were lucky not to concede a penalty then.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Shah, what did you make of that second penalty shout for City?
No, don't think it was one, to be honest. I mean, it was close. When I watched it the first time, I was like, that's a penalty. When I watched it the second time, I was like, no, actually, it's not. You know, Man City are dramatic AF. You know, they're going to get every opportunity to practice their diving. I don't know if you know this, but because they're not going to be winning the Champions League this season, they're actually practicing for the Olympics to practice diving. So the only way they can practice diving is actually on the pitch. So that's what they're doing. But no, I don't think it was one.
No, I'm going to have to shoot, but thank you for having me on, yeah.
Cheers for coming on, mate. I'll catch
Yeah,
you
Alex.
later.
Guys.
Yeah, mate.
Right.
What about you, Andrew? What did you make of the second penalty shout for City?
You know, it's one of those now, which you'll probably review on your great refs you show on this channel during the week, where you can see it given and not. You can see both sides. I thought Zuma was clumsy. I thought Sterling was a bit clever. Do you know what? No, can I be honest with you? If that was the other end, I'm screaming penalty. I think I'm screaming penalty because there was just enough contact that, you know, because you only need just a little piece of contact to knock someone off their stride when they're running. Do you know what I mean? Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I could see it given. I could see it not given. But if that was against, if we had something against us on Werner or something, I'm screaming penalty. So yeah. I can understand that.
I hear that. I do hear that. Sorry, I'm doing all sorts and messaging people. I don't like Chelsea, but I want them to win the Champions League. It's 50-50. It is a 50-50 shot. Velv, I have sent you a link if you are coming on the match reaction after the Liverpool game.
You clean up your language and attitude. You're coming on.
Velv's fan saying, should Sterling have been sent off? I do want to discuss this briefly. Should Sterling have been sent off for his part in that game?
I think if you're looking at today's standards, there's a great shout to say he should have been sent off.
Yeah.
It was 1 foot. It was wasn't on the floor. He wasn't in control. It was reckless. And Werner's pretty lucky his foot was actually in the air and not on the ground, because we're probably looking at serious minimum ligament damage today if it's on the ground. I think he can count himself. No, if that's in the Champions League final, I think he goes off.
Mm-hmm.
I think he goes, because Europeans referees don't handle something like that. You know what I mean? They don't tolerate something like that. I think he goes.
He'd be walking down the tunnel. Is he walking away from his career at Manchester City? Is he walking away from being a professional footballer? Because if he costs Pep Guardiola a Champions League final, Sterling's gone. He's gonna come out with black eyes, broken nose, broken ribs, snap legs. Guardiola's gonna kill him. But what about you, Charlotte and Slim? Do you think Sterling should have been sent off?
Like Andrew said, I think Werner is very lucky. I really personally do. Like it was really bad. And Sterling knows better.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does. Let's be realistic. Sterling, I mean, I say he knows better, but you know,
he should know better.
If that's on him, he's going mad.
He should know better. That's what I was trying to say, is he should know better. And you know, Werner is lucky that he still has a football career right now. And I'm not being horrible, but Andrew's right. Like he literally is so lucky, because that would have been a life-threatening injury, and that would have taken him out for, I think, forever. You know, I get the kind of yellow card, but for me, that was so dangerous that it should have been a red for me. Only because, like, the possibility of, if Werner's foot hadn't been in the air, you'd have been looking at like a broken ankle, torn muscles. You'd have been looking at some serious damage and not being able to play football again. And a red card is for tackles that are so dangerous. That was a tackle that was dangerous and life-threatening.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Wolf saying, "I was just curious, out of topic, what are you smoking? Tobacco." Tobacco.
Some of us are quite normal here.
just normal tobacco. The firstly, when I smoke marijuana, I certainly wouldn't do it whilst hosting a stream, unless it's a United show. That's why I don't have to host it. Velv saying, "Yes, Nat Phillips, go on, son." I don't know what Nat Phillips has done. Maybe he's ahead of me. But before we wrap up, that was the dress rehearsal. You've now beaten City twice now. One in the FA Cup semi-final, one in the Premier League. Do you think you can beat him in Champions League, Slim?
Yes. We are Chelsea. I've been saying this time and again. And under Tuchel, I believe in Tuchel. Whatever teams he puts out there, we look dangerous and we go out there to win. So, yes, we can. Will it be a difficult match? Yes. But will Tuchel come with another tactic against City and beat them? Sure. So, we can and we will. It will be a 2-0 Chelsea.
No, I hear that. Wolf saying, As a Canadian, hearing British accents is so satisfying. I don't know why. It's okay. After this game, you can hear some Scousers, and they
Oh
have.
yeah, you'll love that, especially if they lose. Especially if they lose, you'll
Oh,
love that.
yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope they lose. Wolf saying Chelsea will beat Manchester City in the finals. Mark my words. Charles, do you think you're gonna beat them in the final?
I'm not gonna lie. When Slen started like umming and ahhing, I was like, "Please say yes, Slen." And I was like, "He said yes, it's okay." But I definitely think we are. I don't even, I don't even think we are. We it's going to. It's not we are. It's going to. Definitely. We've got it in the bag. It's gonna be like you saw Pep crack under pressure today. How many times did we get the ball in the back of the net? Yes, I know only two count. Yes, I know only two counted, but we got 5 past them. Let's be realistic. We opened them up, actually, probably more than 5 times, but we got the ball in the back of the net 5 times. This is my point. Like, Pep is cracking under this pressure. He has so much pressure. And you know what I need? I need Pep to not win the title to the very last minute. So he's so stressed and he's so up there that when he plays in the Champions League, he just cracks.
And he has that reputation of overthinking things. So
Exactly. Yeah, I need him to overthink things. Yeah, thank you. If you can overthink things, carry on. You're going to make my life easier. But if you don't, I'm still going to make your life easier because we're still going to whoop your ass either way. If you overthink things, if you don't, I don't care. We're winning the Champions League.
I don't understand Scousers. Is there subtitles for the live stream? I think
subtitles wouldn't even help you with Scouse accent. So it's
I think YouTube has captions, don't they? If Chelsea get Kane or Sancho or Rice, I'll lose it. I don't think that they may get Kane, Rice, and Sancho. I don't think they'll go get.
Well,
we don't need them.
There was a big report about Sancho yesterday, so we'll see. But
I doubt it.
But do we really need him?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We can have a cheeky bid for Salah.
Yeah, I just think that maybe Chelsea might look at that central midfield, a striker, a centre back. I just think there's more priorities on Chelsea.
Oh yeah. It's just
the media trying to stir up some more shit. I think I could be completely wrong though. But Andrew, do you think you'll win in the final?
Listen, this is I don't believe in law of averages now. So that we've beaten them twice, so they're definitely going to beat us in the Champions League. And it's not as if Pep hasn't faced Tuchel before. He's faced him in the Bundesliga with Dortmund and Bayern Munich. It's just now that the teams are now more even, so to speak. But I think we've got a great chance. Both teams will be considerably different. I want to put any Man City fan that's watching. Both teams will be considerably different because we didn't play our strongest lineup, and we didn't have to bring on our strongest players either. So it's going to be different. Like I said, Niall, is everyone going to stay fit between now and that? That's going to be fascinating to see if everyone stays fit. If City wrap up the title next week, they can afford to take the next 2 or 3 games off and rotate, can't they? Whereas we've made it easy for ourselves winning today. But we've got Arsenal midweek in the FA Cup final. So, we can win it. It's a one-off game. We can win it.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Wolf saying, buy over Lindelof. I don't know why Ollie prefers Lindelof. I don't know why. I think it's just because Lindelof can stay fit for a longer period of time. Man City has fans. Sometimes.
You do, but when you find them, you got to tag them. That's the only thing you got to tag them. So you can keep an eye on where they are. So
That is true. But we're going to wrap it up there. Man City lose yet again to Thomas Tuchel's Chelsea. A great performance from Chelsea. Not a great performance from Sergio Aguero or Pep. That's 3 points to Chelsea. Is it advantage Chelsea in the Champions League final? We shall see. Before you go, though, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Go check out our Instagram and Let's Talk Premier League _ and our Twitter Let's Talk EPL and no context LTPL. You can find me and Niall _ PAFC. But Slim, where can they find you?
As I always say, they can find me here every time there is a Chelsea chat, and they can find me on Instagram at @officialslen. My Twitter is suspended for I don't know why. I don't know how long. And
What have
where
you done
else?
to be suspended?
I posted this video. UEFA, wow. I posted this Kai Havertz nutmeg on Cruise, and UEFA decided, you know what? We are going to ban you for I don't know how long. So I'll wait and see if I'll get my account back. But I have another account on Twitter. It's called Slen Strands. So we can talk from there, and I'll go and follow you guys from that account. I don't use it that much, but I'll have to, because I can't access the other one at the moment. And on Telegram, it's Let's Discuss Chelsea. That's where I do the live commentaries. I share the videos live, the Chelsea videos from goals to misses, Kante, Zuma Taco, all of those. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, I hear that. Wolf saying Niall, Slen, and Andrew, and what's her name? Her name is Charles.
Oh my God.
All your opinions are good to hear. I think it's because you've got
leader of the
Kante Hive.
Okay, well then just call me leader of the Kante Hive. It's not that hard to do. It's not what's his name? Like no, it's leader of the Kante Hive. You can address me by that.
It's also Charles, if you would like to call her by her name.
You can address me by Kante Hive. I accept that.
Where can they find you?
You can find me on here a lot of the time. I'll be on here tomorrow for the F1 watch along. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Strong TV, where I do a wrestling show with Andrew tomorrow. There's do watch alongs as well. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Charles_Strong. You can find me on Bob's show on Tuesday, First XI on Thursday, GNA TV on Friday, The Terrace on Friday for Kendall's show, and on Niall's show for any reviews or previews. Yeah, I'm done now. But yeah, subscribe to this channel as well. Subscribe.
I do need to find time to fit in. I'm not doing a United Liverpool one. We've already done that one before. So we're going to be doing Arsenal versus Chelsea match preview and a match reaction. Time to put Sauls in a spliff. Lansy saying Aguero has blood on his hands if we don't get top four.
Come on, Lansy, that's not.
Lansy is firmly blaming Sergio Aguero for not getting top four.
Not your loss against Newcastle.
No, of course not. It can't be that. But Andrew, where can they find you?
On this channel, so subscribe to this channel for match reactions. Chelsea show on Fridays. Now I'm jumping on now. Now's probably sick of me. I'm jumping on nearly every show now. But
I don't mind. I like it.
Now's a great host, invites us on, so we love that. Charlotte show, Chelsea watch along we just did. Everything but football show, wrestling show tomorrow. Winter Surfer on Twitter. Bits and Bobs 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, calling the column. If you go to Twitter, you'll see a pinned tweet with mine and my Prime and Will's Nexus channel, Geek Culture channel. We just did a video today about Marvel Slate Phase 4. And KH and Football, past 1K subs, we will be doing a 1K celebration video tomorrow. I just have to confirm the time. It'll be about a 2-3 hour live video for call-ins, Q&As and stuff like that.
I thought that was meant to be today, Andrew. You're slacking.
It was. We thought it would be, but all our schedules didn't match up, and then we want to give it time for people to, more we're going to let it advertise a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So, I know. But we are doing one.
Slacking.
So yeah, but that's it, and I can breathe.
You can find Andrew everywhere. Aguero has coke in his hands right now. Oh my days! That's allegedly. Aguero allegedly has coke in his hands.
If he wants to drink that, he can drink that. It's a good drink.
I think he's on about cocaine.
Pepsi or Tango?
I think
as well.
I think he's on about
yeah.
cocaine.
Oh no! I knew that, Niall. I was just trying to get us away from what he was implying.
It's okay. We had Dom doing cocaine on stream. It's fine.
What?
Luckily, it wasn't literally on stream. He had
Oh.
the decency to do it off camera.
Wow.
Whilst the camera was still running. It was a
Wow.
weird one. Lanzi saying up his nose, you mean?
Oh, for God's sake.
Gotta love it. At least he hasn't injected himself with heroin. But we're going to be wrapping it up there. A big thanks to everyone that has been watching. We'll be back after the Liverpool-Southampton match reaction. Nat Phillips missing a header there. But as I said, we'll be back after that game. Joined by Tom, Reese, possibly Jeannie, and possibly Valve. So that'll be a good one. But a big thanks to everyone.